Welcome to our Scary Tale series. These are 3 stories submitted for your approval for Halloween. If you like them, please hit the like and subscribe button. All our information is in the description box.
The Crooked House. Nestled beside the tranquil waters of the Erie Canal, the Crooked House loomed over the landscape like a watchful guardian of secrets. For over 50 years, its diagonal shingles and eerie, slumping walls had been the source of countless rumors and whispered tales among the locals. Children dared each other to approach its creaky wooden porch, making bets on who could reach the front door during Halloween night without screaming in terror. Jennifer, an adventurous girl of 11 with a wild imagination and golden curls, had heard all of the chilling stories. Each tale was more outlandish than the last, painting a picture of ghosts and goblins dancing in the moonlight, witches brewing potions in the crooked kitchen, and old women with warty noses lingering on the porch. But this Halloween, she was determined to unravel the truth behind the myths that swirled around the Crooked House. As dusk fell and the moon rose high, Jennifer donned her homemade witch costume. Blasting through the crisp autumn air, she and her friends set off on their trick-or-treat expedition. They giggled and squealed as they darted from house to house, filling their bags with candy. Yet, even as the night wore on, the Crooked House called to her. "Are you going to do it?" asked Lisa, her best friend, her eyes wide with a mix of excitement and fear as they reached the rickety gate. Jennifer nodded, swallowing hard. "I have to. I want to know if the stories are true." With a deep breath, she stepped through the creaking gate, leaves crunching beneath her feet like whispers in the night. The air seemed to grow colder as she approached the house, the shadows stretching menacingly from the crooked walls. Her heart raced, the thrill of the unknown pounding in her ears. The door hung slightly ajar, creaking gently in the chilly breeze. Mustering her courage, Jennifer knocked softly. When there was no answer, she nudged the door open, its hinges groaning in protest. Inside, darkness enveloped her, the only illumination coming from the silver slivers of moonlight that pierced through the grimy windows. "Hello," she called, her voice wavering as she stepped inside. The room was cluttered with dusty furniture, faded photographs, and cobwebs that danced like specters in the eerie glow. The air was thick with the scent of something ancient, something long forgotten. Suddenly, a shuffling sound drew her attention. With shaky hands, she pushed aside a curtain, revealing a narrow passage leading further into the house. Compelled by curiosity, Jennifer took a step forward. Before she could think to retreat, she was met by an unexpected sight. An old woman, her hair as white as snow and her skin lined with the wisdom of ages. She was stirring a bubbling cauldron in the fireplace, the flickering light casting ghostly shadows around the room. "Ah, visitor." The woman's voice was raspy yet warm as she turned, her deep-set eyes glinting with mischief. "You've come to see my Halloween magic, haven't you?" Jennifer's heart raced, half in fear, half in fascination. I wanted to know if the stories were true. Are you really a witch?" The old woman chuckled softly, the sound echoing through the cavernous space. "What a curious girl you are. A witch, yes, but perhaps not in the way you think. I'm a keeper of tales, a guardian of this old house. Every Halloween, the stories become real, and I make sure they find their way into the hearts of adventurous souls like you." As she spoke, the room around Jennifer transformed. Colors brightened, and vibrant shapes fluttered into life. Ghostly apparitions danced playfully, enchanting but harmless, while glowing pumpkins rolled around, giggling in delight. For a moment, the power of imagination surged through her, engulfing her in whimsy. "Will you join me for a spell?" The old woman beckoned, her smile revealing a playful spirit. "We can summon the stories together." Though fear nagged at Jennifer's mind, excitement pulled at her heart. She stepped forward, joining the woman at the cauldron. The stories swirled around them, phantoms of Halloween joy and mystery, laughter ringing through the air. For the first time, she understood that legends weren't meant to frighten. They were meant to inspire. From that night on, every Halloween, stories of the crooked house morphed into reality. Children no longer feared it. They flocked to hear the tales told by the old woman and the ghosts that danced in the moonlight. And as Jennifer grew older, she found herself returning every Halloween, weaving new stories with the woman who had transformed her childhood fears into magical dreams. Years passed, and Jennifer became the new keeper of the tales, greeting children at the crooked door, her own laughter echoing through the halls. The crooked house stood tall and proud, no longer just a dwelling of shadows and ambiguity, but a beacon of imagination and adventure for all who dared to find it. Last year they tore it down. I hope you enjoyed this story. There will be more to come. Hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, be safe.